Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Rams will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Air Force's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with... Because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Let's it fly. It's caught downfield. You could break this down a lot of ways, but on that play, the quarterback just believed his guy was better than the defense.
And he was really right. And anytime you get pressed man where that kid on the outside is all the way up on the line of scrimmage, trying to get hands on that wide receiver. If I win right away, oh man, you can make a big play on the outside, and he makes a big play for his quarterback.
And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got his man on the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, we know this running back's a playmaker, and he's a guy they want to get going early and often in this game.
Also, you can win around those big defensive linemen by making them chase.
Yeah, I like the idea of going outside. You want to mix and match it between the tackles to the outside. Get these big fellas running east-west.
And the Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the toss. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. And the ball is free on the pitch. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Rams offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority number 1.
Oh, damn.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's picked off, and they move force offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of... Going the other way, he's got room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dumps it to the back. This time he's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Colorado State. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Motion from the back. They'll toss it to the left. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him try to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch from side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
It's first and 10 from the 31. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. Just missed his man. Just a little too much. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Falcons with the first and 10.
Get set, get set.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and more. And he is... down, but what a move he put on that first defender. And the Falcons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the option. Now the toss. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. They'll toss it to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far, whether it's been pass pro, bad route.
Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Falcons will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow. But as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for them.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moon. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Back to pass. He makes the grab. Made a defender miss. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
They'll send the back in motion. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Leaves it with the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him in stride of the tap. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The give out of the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuck. And picking up the 1st down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. They'll give it to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Well, the offense is just trying to get the run game going here, backed up, just to give themselves an opportunity to operate, but they're not physical enough up front. That running back, lucky that wasn't a safety, going down at the 1-yard line.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Touchdown, Air Force! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down Saints keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rams will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Release to the back. Got his man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. They'll run the screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. But he makes the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this.
Gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he's not going to take the touchback. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Lets it fly. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And the Rams line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Rams are in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna look downfield again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Might be calling a hot route. He'll start this drive firing. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Air Force.
And I think it's pretty clear. They went into the half and said, we're getting the ball and we're going to be aggressive. And how about the aggressive shot down the field? Play one of the second half to start it, and he goes all the way to the end zone. That is how you start a half fast.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
they've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the quarterback.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The pitch to the left. Running to Green.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play.
Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. Boy, that defense didn't need to give this offense any more help. It's 1st and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Rams are rolling down the field. Running back searching for a hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now you're 2nd.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Rams will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll try the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the cornerback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Grab near the marker. It's Marshall. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Motion from the wideout. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The Falcons just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Touchdown, Falcon! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Bringing it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
What a great job by the defense, forcing a 3 and out. Beautiful job in coverage there. This is going to set up a punt and get them the football back in great field position.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The Rams come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Got him downfield. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Wide open downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Rams are flying down the field. From the gun, running back gets the give.
This defense has played with a chip on its shoulder. Like they knew this guy was a great running back, and they took pride shutting him down today. So many guys near the line of scrimmage, so aggressive. Priority number 1 was stopping that great running back. Not only have they done that, he has negative yards rushing on the day.
I know a lot of people were thinking there was a chance this defense could contain one of the best running backs in all of college football. I don't know if anybody thought they would dominate.
Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Up at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. To the ground with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few 1st downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
What a great hit by the defender, forcing the incompletion. They knew coming into this game that they were going to try to throw the football to this guy because of his speed. It's game-breaking. So everybody on defense, always aware of where he's lining up, but these safeties especially, and these linebackers are aware. If this dude's coming over the middle of the field, we are going to put a hat on him, and we are going to make him feel us, and they did it right there on that play.
He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back has it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, he'll throw it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that.
Let's it fly. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Air Force. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. The Rams with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the pass.
Interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires one high and deep. He's got it on the right. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Boom. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And it's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
He wants it all. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Osborne. Makes the catch. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking downfield on 1st down. Touchdown, Falcons! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Makes the grab on the left. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Moon. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that 1st down, and now they have a decision to make. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And the Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Under fire, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Stands in and takes the hit. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
And he makes the extra point. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Dropping back, it's Osborne. Fires to the wideout. It's picked up.
Fucking kidding me.
With a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Here we go, set. Wants to go up top on first down. He wants a big play here late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well. They've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well. You can tell they're starting to get in the groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate it.